Guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark? Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise? The beginning of a new world, one without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped! Attack!
Punch him up! Blow him up! Tie him down, Groot! Smash him up, Drax! Slice and dice!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
You're up, big guy! Make him hurt, Gamora! Hit him down, Groot! Rocket! Do your thing!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Wipe him out, Rocket!
I have a strange
Come with a big solution! Thanks, Drax! Gamora, slice him up!
underutilized!
Wacko's better prey their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Because I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
Light him up, Rocket!
Workers, get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we get hurt at first.
Look out!
Drax! Shut him down!
Destroy!
You just got destroyed by the destroyer! Awesome! Bang! Got one!
Another cultist quelled!
Don't mourn him! Beat him!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Madlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have. Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Madlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long? Surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he's lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep...
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head. Bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Bah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
Say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life. Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Vaya Maniati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
More churchies dropping in! That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora, wait for us!
Crack another nut job!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all! There are more arriving!
Wish we found some flarking hover bikes!
String them up, Groot!
Whatever happened to not running in?
That was last time! Charge! Ha-ha! Cowards! Face us! Maybe let some of them run, Drax? Alright, so alert you!
You can run away, but no!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Then put him in a body bag!
Matriarch!
Wrap him up, bud! Rocket! Gamora! What's going on? Powerful slap as their shaman compels them!
Chrome Dome's gotta go before we're overrun!
Drag! Charge it!
Guard me!
Drag!
Matriarch!
Kick their butts! At least we stopped stop whatever that priest was doing here!
No, we didn't!
Hold him down, Groot!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all! Cowards! Face us!
We've got enough on our hands, Muscles! Move it at him, big guy!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flagged up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming!
Slash him, Gamora! I'll use Drax!
Meet your maker!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way! I'll treasure that moment! Throw that, Drax! We're gonna stop them every time! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
It is is as venerable as it is... Prepare yourself!
Gamora, cut him down!
Cut to the chat! When we find Raker, I get it first!
I believe he will find us!
It's like this one doesn't feel pain!
Release her at once, or face the destroyer!
Lay on the hurt!
Field! This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
We ain't gonna see him again. No way! Rocket! Blast him!
We must fight the large one with more force! They are coming at us from everywhere!
Won't stop us from stopping them!
Guys, huddle up!
We're completely exposed out there, Peter. It's not safe.
Exposed. This is fighting stark naked in daylight with our insides hanging out. We gotta find a way to even the playing field, Quill.
Being exposed doesn't scare me. And you want to know why? Because out there on that field, we're stronger than them. So, if you do what I say, we'll make the best plays. And we'll bring down our foes in style. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Real bit!
When we find Raker, I get it first!
Just make sure you're careful!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Cut to pieces!
Drax, destroy! Hold up! It's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop us!
Rock and roll, Rocket! Boost her up! Before they have this many goons.
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
So, Gamora, gap's too big to jump.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me, and now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy.
Really? A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
See that kid with the ritual thing?
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for literature!
But this would make a great story.
If we're alive...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a
perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Rocket! Fireworks! We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
I guess Goldie survived that jump!
snipers! Dash cowards!
We need to close this distance!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Thumbs away, Rocket! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge! Just follow my lead!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Blow him away, Rocket! Groot, snag him!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Can you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
We approach the dog's tower!
And we're almost halfway there!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
What's next, Peter?
Need some breathing room, Groot! Now it's Nova! These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Catathian minstrel? Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either! Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Look! Golden Boy and Uniflarker are still at it!
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks! You're wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed! Smoke 'em, Rocket! Now it's Nova!
There's not Nova
Any
anymore!
ideas? I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
I am referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Rhapsodus will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Katavian minstrel?
Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd! These renegades are relentless! We approach the Dog's Tower!
Then we're almost halfway there.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You saved me one.
No promises!
Watch your body!
Rocket! Safety's off! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover! Another crazed Nova Corps soldier down!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Time for the big guns! Chop them, Gamora!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
Then we're almost halfway there.
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show. Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment!
Blitz of rocket!
How fast are my bombs?
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
The Rhapsodus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song!
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across.
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Doesn't look like you'll be flying anytime soon!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.